Hello, this is Andrea Whitmire in Dr. Hershey's LIS 647 Intro to Archives class, and I want to showcase one of the items in my collection. Obviously, this is a lot of items in a bigger item, but this is basically like a series inside of the collection. This is this is part of the Magnus tabletop game archive collection that I currently have as my digital archive on my website. I will be going through some of these cards and explaining how the game works and how these are really cool. And these are mostly, most if not all, are belong to my husband. And this is I have my own Magic the Gathering cards as well. So basically, Magic the Gathering is a tabletop card game that puts 2 or more players against one another with either a handcrafted deck of cards formed around the player's own preferred playstyle, or they may be using a pre-bought deck, otherwise known as a starter deck, or a pre-con deck that are built for you based on a certain playstyle or deck theme, like zombies or thieves. Each player has life total points and deck that they cast spells, monsters, and all sorts to battle until either player wins. Winning can come from many different conditions, such as life total reaching 0 from taking too much damage, or one that is never fun. One that is never fun is when you run out of cards in your deck with no way to retrieve more. You will lose when you are forced to draw a card at the beginning of your turn, or if a player casts a spell or effect to make you draw one. This is basically a collection of various rarity Magic the Gathering cards in this folder, in this binder, that are either of higher value and usefulness within the game of Magic for players, or are a more uncommon version of a standard card that may have a different style of art from the original. My husband has been into Magic for years, and I've recently just got into it this past year. And he has accumulated a lot of these cards that he finds more value in than all the rest in this folder. Among the first page right here, you can see the start of a number of beautifully done cards, including Elspeth Resplendent, which from a special set that released called New Capenna. That was based on styles and art from the 1920s, but with a modern splash, of course. Most all cards look like you see here with a square arced box and a description of what the card does down here. This is an example. In this collection, you'll find cards that were made as full art, which means the card has art from the top to the bottom instead of limited to the box above. You'll also find foil art cards that have a shine to them that make the art have the sheen of foil, and some even have that sheen covering the entire card to really let it stand out. His top cards are in the front page, and the charms, which are used as spells, are right here in this page. And the last are lands that he uses in the back. And these are, Magic the Gathering is a pretty cool game, and we both enjoy it. We both enjoy collecting cards. I usually get commander decks. I'm very new to the game. Commander deck is another style to play the game. And I don't have those pulled out. They're not as cool as these. So, but yeah, I think this is another awesome game that kids can play, young adults can play, adults as well, to socialize and get to know other people that they might not already know. And it's not played with a bunch of people playing one game. It's usually one or two people dueling each other. So you're really getting that one-on-one experience. So thank you for watching the video, and I'll talk to you later.